I never turned off the... You guys could hear me the whole time. I was running around. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, everybody. I turned everything off to cool it down because it was really hot. I mean, I am on, right? Yeah, I am on. You guys could probably hear everything going on in our lives. ED, Ed, no Eric. It's a... Oh my... I don't even know why I'm starting at the end. Hello, hello. Bidet, ViewMasters. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I got to turn this off. It's playing in my ear. Everything is set up. Everything is ready to go. At least it should be. I think the timestamp is right. Yeah, the timestamp's right. We're already set up. If I am later than usual, it's because those of you who weren't with us, we did 3 hours of Escape from Bloodkeep. I took less than an hour. I honestly meant to take 30 minutes, but then I always get caught up with text messages and emails from other people for the arcade and stuff. And then I wolfed down a half a steak and a fish sandwich that I had from lunch the last 2 days. I basically ate all my leftovers because there was no time to cook. Bidet again, everybody. Bidet, bidet. Here's the beverages on the roster. We have a glass of ice water. I got lots of ice because the last one I put like this much ice and it was thawed out and melted within like an hour. So I got a hefty glass of ice over here with like there's like that much fruit punch watered down just as a mixer. I'm probably going to add this to it, which is kombucha. You guys know me and my kombucha. And we will be partaking in shots every hour on the hour, maybe even more than that, but not too much to get me insane. And at 8 o'clock, I prepared because I have to have my last meal 8 o'clock. You guys know me with my intermittent fasting. If I don't eat at 8 o'clock, I will be very upset at 9 because I will either have to eat and break my fast. So this is, remind me if I forget, but it's right in front of me. This is to be eaten at 7:45, which is in a little over 2 hours. Our live stream is 2 hours and 51 minutes. So remind me at 7:45 to eat this. It's not the end of the world, but I hate breaking my fast because, believe it or not, it does make all the difference. And Dragon Con is in 2 weeks, 14. I'm leaving in 2 weeks and 2 days. 2 weeks and 2 days I leave, so it's crunch time. Want to look the best I could look? So, Leading Blind, Colvin, Ninja Master, Amelia. We also have Michael. Michael's back. Michael was with us in the last stream, but then left work. And I don't think you made it back before the end, but either way, here you are again. Daniel O'Day, clever name I made previously, was in the last one as well. From the last one, I remember Colvin was there. Michael. I don't think Leading Blind might have popped in, but I don't remember. I don't know. I know you weren't there for the majority of it, but maybe you just don't like Escape from Bloodkeeper. Maybe you couldn't make it. Who is Josephine Brooks? Bidet, everybody, a long time. I was going to say, I do remember that name. Josephine Brooks, welcome. Good to see you. I'm curious to see who we see that we haven't seen in a while, because I don't know if I've ever done a nighttime Sunday stream for Critical Role. I've done nighttime Sunday streams for other things. I used to do an all-day stream years ago for football. Every Sunday, I would do like 5 to 7, 8 hours of live streaming way back in the day. But I don't think I've ever done a Sunday night Critical Role related one. I could be wrong. Teal Bird's here. Who else we got? I might have said everybody. I said Amelia, right? I saw Amelia in there. Was Ninja Master here? Somebody said something. Oh, Ninja, there he is. Bidet again. I was going to say, I could have sworn I saw Ninja. I saw a Ninja. Was desperate to make that one, but was in the middle of an impromptu session. No problem. You could always check it out. It is up on the live ones. You sync up and do your thing. Amazing, by the way. Those of you, we'll talk for 2 minutes. Let other people get in the room. Maybe we'll start at 6 o'clock. We got 3 minutes. We're going to start exactly 6. Pour a shot or grab a bowl or smoke whatever or drink whatever. It is all up to you. I'm going to add some of this kombucha with my mix just because it soothes my tummy. But this is what we have in case you guys didn't know before. We're doing this. This is going to be probably the last live stream I drink till after Dragon Con. It's going to be a celebration. I said we're going to make an entire Sunday of it. So we've been doing a shot every hour on the hour. The last hour I drank it a little earlier so that we could celebrate the end of Bloodkeep. So sync up and go watch it later on your own time. If you want, you could join us. And this is what we're drinking. But we're not going to go crazy, I said, because we're looking at around 7 hours by the time I'm done. Because by the time we do the intro and exit of each one, and each one was 3 hours, you're talking probably over 7 hours just on Sunday alone. Plus, I worked this morning. I actually got up at 8:30, finished a bunch of stuff, went and did a job, got home around 1 o'clock, was late to the first live stream because there was a problem with the equipment, but all is good now. So let's start with one. I see Colvin's already got the Wizard Crystal Ball Puff Puff Puff. Ninja Master is here with the puff. Here, I was going to say hear her. I was like, what is hear her? And I see Gabsy27. I remember you as well. Obviously, you've been in a couple, if not more. I mean, you've been in a bunch. I know you enough to remember your name. Hey, hi, hello. First live stream I'm making since the Kill Box. Oh my God, it's been a while. When was that? The Kill Box was back when we did. That had to be January then, right? So that had to be around January or February. So Gabsy hasn't been around. I mean, I feel like I've seen you in the comments and stuff. Either way, I remember. So it's been since the Kill Box we've seen Gabsy. But welcome, everybody. Oh, I'm putting the kombucha, like, this didn't work. I was putting the kombucha, like, does that look like it works? I'm like, why doesn't it fit? It's the wrong one, Jay. This goes there. We've already had 4 shots, and then I took a 5th one with my dinner. So, I'm on 5 shots of New. It's called New, N-U-W, N-U-E. It's quite delicious. I said on the last stream, just to give you a little background why this is here, and I just smacked my mic really hard. Sorry about that. I usually do Tito's if I'm doing vodka. I usually don't do vodka, but if I'm doing vodka, I usually do Tito's. This was being promoted when I saw Oppenheimer, and I was like, I gotta try it. It was like being promoted as the same quality as Tito's with half the cost. It's not quite as good as Tito's, but it's pretty good. And honestly, it's like half the price of Tito's, so it's worth it if you're not like you need Tito's. I'm one of those people where like I don't notice the difference between Coke and Pepsi. I do notice there's a little smootherness to Tito's, but I'm chasing it with with mixers and stuff, so it's all good. Do you like bread? This was talked about the other day. We went to an Italian restaurant when we were in Wildwood, and there was a, like, I don't know, I've never seen this. It was a, like, not, I wouldn't say very upscale, but it was a little more upscale than I go to for an Italian restaurant. And on the menu, it said, if you want bread, it's a $3 charge. And I was like, I'm good. And the girl was like, no, I'll give it to you if you want. We just put that there, but I won't charge you. And I was like, no, it isn't even the money. I just am not a bread eater. I mean, I'll have it, but I'd rather, like, if you gave me a choice of having more meat and no bread, I would rather have double meat. I'm a meat eater. I'm protein all the way. So if you tell me I could have more meat and no bread, I don't need the bread. My dad's the other way. My dad would rather have more bread than meat. Whenever we go to like a sub shop, I'll get double meat, and I'll even take, like, I'll take 1/2 of the sub. Like, if it's a whole sub, I'll take all the meat and cheese off of 1/2, and I'll get double meat on top of it. So I'll get double meat all the way around, and then I'll take half of the sub, put it on the other sub, and throw out the rest of the bread or give it to my dad. And I'll make like a 4-stacker quadruple meat sandwich. I'm just not like a super bread guy. I just need the littlest bit. Like, if I'm having breakfast, I'll have a little bit of toast. I'll just take a bite and then eat like 15 eggs with like 1 bite of bread. I just need a little, little mix, but I'm not a bread guy. And pasta too. It's like sacrilegious in my family. I'm 50% Italian. We do pasta and meatballs every Sunday. I grew up with it my whole life. And when I was little, I just ate whatever my dad gave me. So I always ate the pasta and the bread, and I would eat like 1 or 2 meatballs. Now, I'll eat like 7 or 8 meatballs and the smallest piece of bread and like 10 noodles. I'll get like just enough pasta where I could put like 1 noodle with each meatball. But I'm not like a big bread eater. I'm not a big pasta eater. And in the Italian world, that is like horrible. Like people, everyone's always like I remember growing up, my grandma, my grandfather, my dad, they'd all be like, you got to eat your bread and your pasta. And now, I mean, it's not that it's bad for you, but that's where usually you gain the weight is all the carbs and the calories from the pasta and the bread. And honestly, it has nothing to do with that. I'm just more of a meat eater. So now that we went on a rant about it, confirm Jay is not bat something bats like bread. Oh, that's right, the bread thing. Yes, yes, yes. That's how we got on it. I was going to say, where did the bread thing even start? We're talking about the bread because of the baddies. Back with my pizza. So we got pizza, pasta over bread, but bread over most desserts, even desserts including bread type things like cake, unless it's ice cream cake, I typically will never eat a cake. I just to me it's just sugar bread, and I don't like bread. Like I said, I don't hate it. But to me cake is sugar bread. And cookies, I'll have a cookie on occasion, but to me a cookie is like bread. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but it's also why I've never gotten that overweight because most of the things I dislike are the things that usually are why people get out of shape or overweight from eating too much of. I just eat, granted, I eat steak all the time. So if anything, I have like 10 pounds of undigested meat in my colon or something. But I also do detoxes where I do like cleanses and stuff. So I don't worry about that stuff. I stay pretty healthy. But regardless, that is my theory on bread. We're 5 minutes past 6. We should probably jump in. Can you hear the bats, Clarice? Clarice, pie over cake any day. I'll eat pie because pie to me is more like there's more filling than there is pie. Cake, I feel like, is so much moistness. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't do it. But either way, everyone thumbs me up. We're going to do this shot and then we're jumping in because we got almost 3 hours. So we're already going to be going at 9 o'clock easily, maybe longer. I also wouldn't be surprised if I've got to take a break to pee because we already broke the seal. If you don't know what that is, it's after 5 shots, I already peed like twice. So now it's all over with. I don't think I'll make 3 hours without peeing, especially if we're drinking all these beverages. So everybody join me for a drink. And then we're thumbsing up and jumping in. So I already got my shot. I hope you guys got yours. If you want to smoke. I also said earlier that I will not be smoking because one, I'm out. Intentionally so. I smoked all my stuff. I think I might have said this last time, but I smoked everything I had. And I'm going to re-up after Dragon Con. So from now to after Dragon Con, this will be the last time we drink. And this will be well, we're not going to smoke today. The last time we smoked was the last time we smoked. So here we go. Cheers to everybody. We're jumping in right after this shot. Like and subscribe if you haven't. We got 3 hours, and like I said, I'm going to still honor the same deal. If we do 50 likes or more, we'll jump into the next episode. We're not going to take that away just because we're doing 7 hours on a Sunday. So if we have 50 likes, we're jumping into the next one. I almost feel like it would be insane if we didn't, because we've hit 50 likes on hour-long streams. And I heard that this one is a lot of people's favorites. So if this is a lot of people's favorites, and we have 3 hours, I'd be shocked if we didn't hit 50 likes. I'm going to, right now, before I forget, add mine. And then we will be in. So here we go. Cheers to everybody. Cheers. I'm doing my mixture. All right, everybody. It's kombucha mixed with fruit punch, watered down. It's actually quite delicious. And I got one. My kombucha is clear mind. It gives me a clear mind because with all the vodka, I'm going to add more actually. There we go. Please don't foam over. Foam over. Salute. Here we go. Ooh, I see someone new. Purple like fire. I'm here live because I saw which one this is. Purple like fire. See? Look at that. Purple like fire just said I saw what one this was. I'm assuming meaning Reforged. A lot of people told me this is one of their favorites. So maybe it'll work out that we decided to do this one on a Sunday night. We've already got almost 20 people in the chat. We haven't even started. So we're already off to a good start. Like, subscribe, and we're doing the countdown. Sync up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're in. We'll do another shot. Oh, gotta get the clock up. Gotta get the clock up. We'll do another shot at 3 hours. So 45 minutes, another shot. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Purple like fire. And I was going to change my Ford shirt because I've been wearing it all day and I am so drenched in sweat from sitting in this chair for 4 hours already. But I felt I would be dishonoring Ford's episode. Sam Liel. Did I turn off the sound? Okay, we're good. Everything's good. I think we're good. Pay attention, Jay. Matt does some good work here. Gotcha. All right, so right off the bat, focus. I'll talk about it after this is over. Remind me to talk about Rainey when this is over. Am I crazy to think that Rainey looks like Mystique, just not blue? The skin. Like and subscribe. Those of you who are coming in, if we hit 50 likes, next episode, we're like gonna probably be halfway there in 10 minutes. Have we talked to Sam Liel before? Das Groove, what is up? Das Grove. It's Grove. Travis is giving faces and he's trying to get Marisha's attention. Travis looks very unsure about. I don't know. Travis is looking like he's concerned. We will be there. This is the Three Amigos pledge. Rebecca Remain Stamos. Well, it's not Stamos anymore, I'm assuming. I'm so excited for Jay's reaction to Mighty Nine Time, episode 80. Ooh, that's coming up soon. After Dragon Con. I've heard 80 is a favorite of a lot of people. All right. Huh? I don't know. It's and flies like see, I don't know. I feel like Travis is unsure about that, and so am I. I don't know. That seemed it could be innocent, but something about it seemed like it possibly could have some other sinisterness. I don't know. Am I crazy to think that? Somebody's saying go out there and destroy and conquer, and I don't know. It's a lot of violence, but I mean, violence is necessary sometimes. Not since 2005. Rebecca. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, my God. That ages me greatly. I was going to say, I'm like, I don't know why I added the Stamos, but how long ago could that be? Only 20 years almost. That's a long time. That made me feel so old. They've been divorced for almost 20 years. It's half my life. O'Connell, last time I checked, when she was hosting The Legend of Vox Machina lives, all I heard was Donald Glover cry singing the intro to Reading Rainbow. Clever, oh my God. O'Connell, like Jerry O'Connell? Is she dating or married to Jerry O'Connell? Is that something? Am I misreading that? O'Connell, last I checked. Rebecca's Mistake. The only O'Connell I know is Jerry from Stand By Me and Sliders and 100 other things. Was Jerry O'Connell in Dude, Where's My Car? That's totally random, but I feel like he might have been in Dude, Where's My Car? I loved Rebecca's Mystique. I thought Rebecca's Mystique, nothing against Jennifer Lawrence. I just saw No Hard Feelings again for the third or fourth time last night. It came out on streaming finally. No Hard Feelings, one of the best comedies I've seen in years. Jennifer Lawrence gets full frontal nude, if you're interested. But that's not why it's a good movie. I love Jennifer Lawrence. I just thought Rebecca had a better Mystique. She was good. You know, Jennifer Lawrence was great. I just thought Rebecca had a better Mystique. Let's do it. Jerry had the best opening I ever heard. Jerry O'Connell from Sliders. Yeah, married. What? How did I not know that? Jerry O'Connell married Rebecca Remain in 2007. That's crazy to me. I didn't know Jerry O'Connell was even married. I haven't seen the dude in a while. Sliders was a great show. Gimli was in it. John Rhys Davies. I should honor his real name and not call him Gimli. That reminds me of Guardians 3. That's how they accessed it. Just have the guard fall in love with you. Easy move. Clever and I were talking about Mika's dad. Yeah, LeVar Burton. I could go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. LeVar Burton. I watched Reading Rainbow every day of my life as a child. I've seen it hundreds of times. And I saw Miss Sing the Rev from Sliders. Man can sing. Tears in my fro, because I'm standing on my head over you, is one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life. I still remember to this day. The Rev. Tears in... What was the name of the band? What was the name of his band? His group. I'm brain farting on that. He had like a group, like a background singers and stuff. Tell me that's not one of the greatest lines you ever heard. I have tears in my fro because I'm standing on my head over you. I thought that was like the greatest thing I ever heard when I was younger. If you ever want to hear him really sing, look up Clavant Derricks in the soundtrack of Brooklyn the Musical. Also, Rebecca is now on Star Trek. And that is a deep cut, very deep cut from Sliders. Most people haven't even heard of or seen Sliders, let alone know that. Travis just made the goofiest face, crossed his eyes, and belted out some glory right there. Gotta love it. He like crossed his eyes while he sang, which made it even better. I got to remember to hydrate. Sometimes I get a little carried away and I forget to drink the water. That's why I put it right in front of my face. Raise hands if you're bats. Look at Jester. You be a bat, you be a bat. I'll dimension door. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want Bo being a bat. Bo is the stealthy master of greatness. We need her not batty. Listen to Maria. I've just been waiting. I've been waiting. Beauregard Lafayette. I have been waiting all this time for you to ask me if I want to be invisible. So I brought this up. I'm going to say it now before something crazy happens and I got to focus. I said earlier, Rini. I said this in the Patreon video, I believe, or maybe it was the YouTube video. Why does Rini, this is serious because I'm wondering, why does she sometimes act really intelligent and sometimes she acts like a child? Is it just Mika being Mika because it's silly and entertaining? Or is there a reason Rini is doing that? Maybe it's just for the sake of doing it, which is fine. I'm just wondering if there's more to it than that. I could just be looking too much into it. But sometimes Rainey acts like almost like childlike mentality. And then sometimes she's like super intelligent. And I'm wondering if she just is goofy. Or if she really is like struggles with certain things. And I just hit like 10 things with my finger. I don't know what happened. Like I have friends. Here's why I say it. Because I have friends that are obviously adults. They're my age. But they'll talk like baby voices and act like they don't get things just for the sake of being silly. I feel like that's what Rainy's doing from time to time. But sometimes we're in like dire straits and she does it and I'm like, I don't know. I'm just asking because I dig the character. I love Mika. I'm just trying to understand the character better. She's tactical, but not exactly as wise as she thinks she is. She never really experienced the world, but she's still a grown woman. She's naive. She's not a god tier actor. Oh, actor. Okay, I figured it's just someone playing around with the character. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like literally. I wanted to make sure there was something I wasn't missing. Like Jay, you missed it. She's doing that because of this or something. I felt like I wasn't, but I figured I'd ask. I love Mika. I said this from Vox Machina days. I think she's great, and she's very goofy. And I say that like as a compliment. Like I feel I'm goofy, but I just want to make sure I wasn't missing something. I dig that. I dig that as. That's pretty interesting. 30 feet is like 2.5 stories. I don't know what a story is in the world of Exandria, but in the real world, typically a story, depending on the zoning, is like 12 to 15 feet. So it could be anywhere from 2 to 2.5 stories. But that's pretty clever. Can I think that was kind of brilliant to ask. Even though it might seem silly, can I turn into a constrictor snake and straighten out 30 feet for everyone to walk? I mean, hey, I found it reasonable. Like and subscribe if everyone's coming in. I still have one more like on my account. So I'm gonna refresh my phone in like 5 minutes. Use my second account. I usually wait 5 minutes between accounts. Otherwise, I'm afraid it takes away the like. So I'm gonna wait 5 minutes, refresh my account, throw up my last like. We're almost halfway there. So like and subscribe. 50 likes. We get 30 more minutes. On three, go. I know. Did you see that? Did you see that? Sam goes, ready? On three, go. Ready? On 10. 1, go. He didn't even say 1. I just gave it a little extra. Yeah, you're not really missing anything. She's being kind of silly and expressing her naivety as childness curiosity. Glorious. I just wanted to confirm that. That's all I needed. Literally, I started. You know me. Me and the dude talked about this at the arcade. How I'll go on a frickin' rant or a tangent or a theory drive to nothing, thinking like she's doing this for a reason, and I felt I just should just nip that in the butt right now. 3 and himself. How many does Talzin get to do or Caduceus? I think 3. I feel like. Oh, it was 5. I was like, is it 5? I thought it was 4 plus himself. Oh, I guess he doesn't have to do himself. All right. For an hour. That's pretty good. All right. Motivational speech. I'm not ready for that kind of commitment leading. Well, what do we got here? I missed something. Childness instanter isn't a word. Instanter isn't a word. Word was instanter. I didn't see it. Oh, we got unsure what her modifier is, but when I have them lower, I play them a bit more obvious or naive while keeping it separate from intelligence. I'm trying to read everyone's things before it gets too far out of my realm of existence. She thinks she's like a secret vigilante, but everyone knows it's her. Caleb just start. That's what I was thinking, honestly. Michael, I was thinking that she's. It's almost like somebody I know that nothing against it, but somebody like trying to like that wants to like be almost like for attention, so to speak, where it's like I want to make sure you know what I'm doing and that I'm here and that I'm awesome. And it's not that it doesn't mean you're not awesome, but I know people like that sometimes. Oh my god. The pain turns me on. All right. All right. I am going to keep this story short, but I know someone very much like that. And I'll keep it there. I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it PG. But I'm very good friends with a girl who is like that's something she says often. But good for Bo. Good for Bo. Like Travis is like, this is interesting. Oh my god, this line. I forgot that was here. Yeah, that I mean, like I said, we'll keep it PG, but they're not, clearly. And we could make things worse. But we won't. I'm gonna open up now before I forget. I'm gonna use my second account, and that'll bring us that much closer to 25, which will be halfway. Here we go. This is my last one coming. I'm gonna be number 21. And I'm number 21, and that's my second account. I'm like number 21. Like and subscribe if you're jumping in. 50 likes. We'll sit here all night, which we're kind of already doing. Pass without a trace. What? I dig it. All right, we're going giant owl into invincibility. Invisibility. I know they're two different things. Giant owl. Yeah, it's a thing. That's all I'll say. I'm going to keep this story short, ViewMasters. Yes. That was a quote, but you know that never happens. In that case, I kept it short for the sake of others, because I'm talking about when it comes to other people that are real. I'll refrain from telling private stories. All right. 5 members vanished. That's a good question. I'm not kidding. Kind of just assumed you would. Hands on butts. Hands on butts. Everyone's holding each other's butts. Oh my god. And he makes the comment. Travis is like, you know what she likes? Hands on butts. She likes a little pain. My god. I might blush at some point. We're getting into blushy territories. Hands on butts. I'm not kidding. I immediately thought if you're invisible, then other invisible people will be on your like plate of existence. I thought that could be a thing. In my head, it just made sense. So I'm happy someone asked. Because I can't ask. Well, I could ask you guys. We're going to do a shot at 2:51. I know I said 3 hours, but I forgot. I want to do it at the hour marks for the end of the episode. And the episode ends at 4:51. So we're going to do at 2:51, we're doing a shot. So everyone get one ready. Get your bowls, your pipes, your water bottles, whatever you drink. I don't condone. I don't force alcohol or anything upon anybody. But whatever you want. Have it ready in 12 minutes. Commercial for me for a second, LOL. It's so fun to be able to sync up for the stream. Ninja, you're just chilling home today? I didn't really get to talk to you in the last one. Ninja popped in towards the latter part of the Bloodkeep stream, and we were like in the middle of insanity and saying goodbye to all our friends. So I didn't really get pizza news. On three, go. Another one. On three, ready, go. I love it. I hope that continues forever. If anything, I hope not changes the number, but still says go. Like do next time, do on the count of 5. Ready, go. Just keep doing it. It doesn't matter the number because we're going. It's good to see you free of the pizza overlords. I'm always ready. Ninja's always ready. Yeah, I'm guessing Ninja's free. Did I miss anybody, by the way? If I have not said hi to anybody, say, Jay, what's up? Why do you hate me? Why didn't you say hi? I'm pretty sure I said hi to everybody. But if you're new, say, Jay, what's up? I'm new. Show me some love. Or if I missed you, tell me, and we'll handle it that way as well. Oh, I was more talking to Jay. Well, there is an ethereal plane. Okay. I had to go back to Dude's other comment. Gotcha. I figured there's a, but it's not quite the same as invisibility. Nazgul. We're talking Nazguls. We just did the Bloodkeep. Under 10-minute countdown till shot time. I'm pouring it now just so I got it ready to go. But 10-minute countdown to shot time. Shot time. 10 total. Get this Reenie off our block. 10 total. Miserable. Oh, plus. Oh, never mind. We're glorious. We're going to have like a 16. $15. I didn't know what her original roll was, so we got a 15 as opposed to a 10. Oh, buddy. Look at Matt. Oh, buddy. An owl the size of a Barca lounger has a +8. I am on 2 separate mobile devices, LOL. I can't wait till 111. That is the one where we get to hear Caleb speak for an hour plus straight. Episode 111, is that? I'll forget by then, but that's interesting. His icon turned yellow. I love it. Solid Snake, right? That's what that is? Metal Gear Solid, I'm pretty sure. Ring. I never played that game, but I would spend hours at friends' houses watching them play it. I just wasn't. I've told you guys this before. I wasn't a big game player, but I would hang out all the time and do other things and watch people play while I was kind of just doing other shit. And Metal Gear Solid was one of my friends in high school's like favorite games. Maybe, but I'm pretty sure it was high school. Might have been college. We're beyond halfway, everybody. 24 more likes, and you guys will force me to sit here for another 30 minutes. I will be, against my will, I'll be kicking and screaming the whole way, but I'll do it. Natural 20. Yes. Caduceus, not the greatest landing, but maybe all right. So the guards are taking notice. Maybe it should be, because if we don't somehow hit 50 the week before, we even, or even if we do and it gets cut off in the middle and we don't get that hour, life be pissed. Life, I'd be pissed. I'm just waiting for the end of Misery Loves Company. Misery Lives Company, but I think it was Loves. Misery Loves Company. Hi, Shane. Where's Shane? Oh, Shane Barron's here. What's up? I was going to say, who's Shane? Shane Barron. I'm here on mobile running errands. Shane Barron, welcome. Leading Blind brought you to my attention. Thank you, Leading Blind. There was an episode before that where if he doesn't pay attention to the post game, he won't get the big deal of the cliffhanger reveal. Gotcha. Yoink. If I keep fixing my shirt, it's only because half of it is drenched in sweat, as gross as that might be. I've been sitting in this chair for 2 years straight. 2 years I've been in this chair. Not is preparing the weapon. All right. We're taking care of one of the guards right now. On three. On three. I love it. I love it. On three. Sam is like, that's great. On three again. Sam's timing is great. He doesn't overdo it. It's so, I'm caught off guard every time. Jesser grabs him. Oh, God. Oh, my God. So Jester just grabbed him, dropped him down, and not shot him point blank in the throat. All right. So first is the grapple athletics check. Okay. 19's a fail. Oh, that's a fail for him. I always get confused with Matt. When he said that's a fail, I'm thinking that's a fail for them. Sneak attack with, oh my, and it's a natural 20. He just murdered a guard. Not just straight up murdered a guard. Shot to the throat, crit, natural 20. Oh my God. Yeah. Matt looks 60 damage to the throat of a guard. I'm sorry, I'll catch up to the comments. This is wild. So the guard is still good at 60 damage. I mean, that makes sense. They just murdered a guard. I don't know. His head fell off. I'm so sorry. His head fell off. Shot him in the neck. Then look at Matt's face. I mean, we've killed a lot of people and things, but this was a little savage. Oh my God. That's one of the best things I've seen in a while. Just paint over his, oh my God. Oh my God, now we're painting the dead body to hide the blood. We're 50 seconds away from shot time. This is no better time than now. Let's go. Everybody, shots, drinks, radiators, anything you want. Cheers us with a salute like this if you want. A red apron of blood. Oh my God, like he committed suicide. Oh my God, this is getting wilder by the minute. They're trying to paint over his bloody body and then paint the crossbow at himself like he offed himself. Matt is red with laughter and just in a state of somewhat shock, I feel like. I can't even believe they did that. But I mean, I didn't think it would go down like that. Yeah, we're running out of time. Taking too long. Oh my God. He probably was dead before 60. That's what I thought. Because 60, I was like, did he survive the 60? But then the second hit, it gets better. Okay, I'm never worried about it though. I got a new computer, so I'm using that from now on and shouldn't have those mistakes anymore. Don't think that was you either, LOL. Not the dude JB. What's up? Obviously, we know not the dude JB. Just like poor Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt. Who's Mike Hunt? Is there a Mike Hunt here? That was amazing. That'll be very memorable. That probably is in the recent memory. That's one of the most insane. I mean, it's so non like there wasn't a lot to it, but it was epic. Hey, it's Jester and not Black Mirror episode. Oh my God. All right. Oh, we forgot the shot. I totally forgot the shot. Oh my God. Why Michael? Just like poor Jay. Stop. You guys started something. He's not hearing himself now, just like Matt. All right. Shots, everybody. Shot. Because I missed it. I got too excited. I'm too excited. Cheers to everybody. We got 2 hours left from this point, unless we had 50 likes. Unless we had 50 likes, we're under 2 hours. But we're more than halfway to 50. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Who is new to here? Somebody there was someone new earlier. I got to remember the name. I thought she said like Jet Li. She said gently. I thought she said like Jet Li. I'm going to search. Purple Like Fire. Is Purple Like Fire still here? If Purple Like Fire is still here, you get this shot dedicated to you. I'm going to wait 2 seconds just to see if Purple Like Fire is still here. Regardless, actually, you know what? Regardless, whether you're here or not, you're new, you came, you saw, you kicked its ass. Cheers. When it's time. No, it's like when it's time. More kombucha is needed in this delicious beverage. I have to have the kombucha done within the next hour and then eat my crunch bar. And then I'm not allowed any more shots after that. So 8 o'clock will be our last shot. 8 o'clock is my cutoff for intermittent fasting. So 8 o'clock will be our last shot, even though that's an hour and 15 minutes away. We're going to do one at 3:51, and then we'll do one at 8 o'clock. Thieves' tools. Nice Ghostbusters 2 reference. Yes, Jay, I knock knock. Jay, knock knock. Who's there? Who's there? Clever name. Ghostbusters cosplay is coming up in 2 weeks and 2 days, everybody. My brother showed me his Ghostbuster setup, and my friend Dan, it's me, my brother, my friend Dan. And my brother and him have got their suits pretty awesome. I'm like behind now compared to them, but it'll be ready by Dragon Con. I'll send pictures, we'll do videos. You guys will see and hear from me when we're there in Atlanta. Is anybody in here going to Dragon Con? We got 20 plus people in the chat. Is anybody going to Dragon Con in Atlanta at the end of the month? It's the end of the month into September. We hear nothing. One dead, no communication. Maybe he's hiding. Oh, yeah, that's right. If Not doesn't do at least one more on 3, go. Before the end, I'm going to be slightly upset. I want at least one more, but I don't want him to abuse it. Because when you start abusing it, like then it gets old. I just want one more in the next 2 hours. At least one more. I'll take 2 or 3 if paced properly. That's just oh, I missed this knock knock joke. Jay knock knock, and I said, "Who's there?" I eat mop. I eat mop. I eat mop. I don't. I'm probably not getting. I eat mop. I eat mop. Who? I eat my. Oh, I'm an idiot. I literally was like trying to figure it out without the who, and then I did it. I am horrible. You want a damn good knock knock? Yes, dude, go. Clever name, you got me. Even though I literally was like, I've never heard that one. And then I added the who and ruined everything, which actually successfully made your joke work. So good job. Clever name. I eat my poo. I eat my poo. I like that. I actually, it is one I've never heard. And if I did, it was a long time ago. But go ahead. Knock knock. Who's there? The dude. Me and Not are not invisible. We're moving on and not talking about it. Old lady who? Is that like Yodelehi who? Is that what it is? Are we doing the Yodelehi who? I've heard that one if that's what it is. If not, old lady who? Old lady who? Old lady who? That literally the first thing I said to you when. Okay, I had heard it then. In my head, I was like, did I hear? Because I remember we did that before. I remember specifically you, but I couldn't remember if that was the same one. So I just forgot it. I forgot it. I didn't know you could yodel. Yeah, that one I've heard. Yodelehi hoo. That one I've heard, but it's a good one. Yodeling is good. I yodel at least 3 times a week. We're almost to 30 likes, everybody. Like and subscribe. We're 22 away from glory. I didn't even look into the next episode. Usually I look ahead because I was so busy this week and in Wildwood half the week. I've just been playing catch up. I haven't looked ahead yet. And one dying very quickly. All right. Perception checks. Oh my god, I love it. A perception check to see if they can see blood streaming down the side. But he saw Jester was panicked. So Caleb saw, yeah, something's wrong. Jester panicked, disappeared. The guard is out of sight. It's Jester. So something is definitely wrong. If Jester looks panicked, we're in big trouble. $40 or $50. Anyone else watching My Happy Marriage yet? Oh, I forgot to check it out. My bad. I got to remember that leading blind. I think I mentioned this already in another one, Michael, but I did finally see Recognizing Your Saints. I don't know. I think we talked about it, but if we didn't, I finally did see it. It was a great movie. I finally remembered after like a month of you reminding me, if not more. And it was a great movie. Tons of famous people in that movie, all young. Well, Chaz Palminteri always looks like Chaz Palminteri. That's not a good faith. Pistols O'Brien. What is up, Pistols O'Brien? It's. I feel like it's been a while. We seen Gabsy earlier, or I think Gabsy's still in here. I feel like I haven't seen. Gabsy was like around January or February. I feel like I haven't seen Pistols since around that time as well. Maybe March, April. How's it been, Pistols? Everything okay? Scheisse. One of my friends in high school took German and was very, like, very into German. And they used to say Scheisse all the time. They would, like, literally just, that was, like, all they said. Scheisse. Matt is, oh my God, look at his face. Matt is like, what are you guys doing to my game? Look at it, like, oh my God. Boobies. Oh my God. This has got to be one of the most. And now he's counting in German. Eins, fein, dry. Is that it? I don't know German, but I've heard it. Eins, fein, dry. Dre? What did he say? Dry? Either way. This has got to be the most giggly episode to start I can remember in a long time. And we killed somebody. We're all giggly and full of laughter. We murdered a man to the throat. To the throat. Yeah, it's been since about April. It's been going okay. Life gets in the way. I get it. Totally fine, my friend. I felt like it was a little after Vox Machina. Easter time. Since then, Pistols, you haven't been around. In case, I don't know, maybe you read the comments. I've lost 45 pounds since April, believe it or not. Right after Easter, my brother was like, dude, you've let yourself go. And I had Dragon Con coming, and I lost 45 pounds for Dragon Con. I don't know if you could tell, because I'm still got a giant beard. I'm wearing a shirt, but I'll get naked later, and everyone will see. Caleb is the reason I defaulted to German while on my trip to Turkey. Oh, in Turkey. No problem. I hope I got it right. If it's new, I haven't seen it. Just finished End Runners and halfway through Jack Ryan. I gotta watch Jack Ryan. Everyone's telling me to watch Jack Ryan. Oh, damn, looking good. I thought you looked different. I mean, for you, all you really see is I'm thinner in the face. I grow beards because when I gain weight, I get chubby face. If I shaved my face right now, I would probably look like I'm in my 20s, hopefully, because the only gray on me is in my beard, and I only have a beard when I'm overweight. So right now would be a good time to shave to look my youngest. I was debating if I should shave for Dragon Con because I'm supposed to be Bane, a Ghostbuster, and Indiana Jones. And I'm like, the beard is the only thing that doesn't make sense. And I love my beard. But I was debating on either clean shaving or just shaving it down for the sake of costumes. Let's go. Ready? 3. On the count of 3. Oh. Currently. So that isn't necessary. I mean, Matt could just be saying that to trick us. But he's saying currently. That's the only trap under the vanity. Yoink, 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 and yoink. Question. All I know of German is Henning's Christmas onion from World I Lie to You. So from Would I Lie to You. I don't know what that is. Cool Runnings is the reason I almost got suspended. The movie Cool Runnings. First German phrase I learned. Kiss mine was. Kiss. Oh, I can't. Cuss. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I thought it said kiss mine was. I don't know what that means, dude. What does it mean? What does it mean? Cool Runnings. Are you talking about the John Candy? We got a bobsled team. I haven't seen that in so long. How does that song go? I just remember the one guy. We got a bobsled team. I'm missing the first part of the rhyme. John Candy, one of my favorite comedians of all time. Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck. No, there's a million good ones. I'm just joking. The Great Outdoors. Summer Rental, one of my favorites. Summer Rental. Glorious. Rip Torn in that is glorious. It's like National Lampoons with John Candy at the beach. 20. And I think we've talked about it on live stream before. Camp Candy. All right. The trap is good. Camp Candy was the animated John Candy camp cartoon. Totally random. It was a joy. All right. We have fiddled with the lock and we're good. Ooh. Pile of jewelry. We're on the right track. Read the letter. And you had a letter, and you had a letter, and you had a letter. Teacher tried to force me to refer to my black friend as African American because he was Jamaican and very proud during the watching of the movie. Tried to force me to refer to my black. Very random. Not your comment that the teacher would do that. I've had that happen to me in the past. I have like a ton of black friends, and I've had people go, "You shouldn't call them black. You should call them African American." And I'm like, "Are you guys offended that I call you black?" I mean, I don't ever refer to them as my black friends until just now, but I've had people tell me that before. And I was just like, I don't know. I feel like that's like weird because I've known them my whole life, and that would be weird if I referred to them as that in front of people. But I get it. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong. I just don't see there being a problem with either way. Uh, yeah, what's that all about? Ghostly liquid. I don't know what that's all about. The fastest of Jamaican sprinters go to the Olympics. Fight for. I got to go back and see the bobsled team. Kiss my what? That's what it means. It means kiss my what? That was from the dude earlier, German. All I know of German is I read that Easter Onion. I remember Camp Candy. We got the one Doris and the one Junior Yul Bren. I'm lost on some of that. I tried to call people how they. That's exactly my thing. I call people what they want to be called, and if not, I'm usually friends with them and know what they want to be called, or if they're being offended by something I say. I try my best. I try my best, but people make mistakes. But I don't I go out of my way, I'd say, to make sure people are comfortable and being treated the way they want to be treated. You guys have known me long enough. You know I'm not a I try I you see if I say something wrong, I'll correct myself. But I try for the most part. If anything, I just don't think before I talk if I ever do. But I used to do that a lot when I was younger. Nowadays I tend to think a little more before I talk. Terrible. 16 to not 16 is terrible. But that might not, it's not going to work. It is not, I knew it wasn't going to work, but 16 isn't terrible. For not, it probably is. Okay. Read it. Read it. Yeah, I don't know how much time we have. Read this. Read it. All right, here's the deal, everybody. Because I didn't realize I got to stop calories at 8 o'clock, we're going to do a shot in about 10 minutes. At 3:25, we're going to do a shot. Just because I want to have enough shots to make me giddy and love life. I mean, not that I don't love life, but I want to get enough shots in before 8 o'clock where I don't overdo it, but I also have a nice buzz. So we're doing a shot in 10 minutes. Get ready. 10 minutes shots, radiators, dancing, giving each other whatever these are. What do we call this? Hang 10? IJ. I.J. Ickathon Jr. It's Trent Ickathon's son. That's who it is. Is it Trent? Wait. No, was it Trent Ickathon? No. Am I combining two names? I feel like I might have combined two names, but Ickathon is definitely a name. I know it's not that. I'm joking. I'm completely joking. Uh, I.J. I.J. I don't think I can think of anything in campaign 2 that I would love if I could guess it, but I don't think I can. Trent Ickythong. It is Trent Ickathon, right? Or am I combining two characters? So many names have been said throughout the life of Jay that I feel like it might be. I don't know. Obviously, it's not relevant because I'm completely joking, but IJ. Like, that's such a. I don't know anybody we've met with the first name I. Maybe I can't figure it out yet. A dapple sponge. We have hit 30 likes, everybody. 20 likes. And we get another 30 minutes. And we still have an hour and 35 minutes left. We're about halfway through. Love it. Matt's description is golden. All right. Jester Powerhouse. Rip the door right off the rusted hinges. The powerhouse known as Jester. All right. This is really awesome. I'm digging this episode a lot. It's like you are saying it correct. All right, it was Trent Ickathon. Icky sounds more uncomfortable. Not to be confused with Ichabod Crane. That dude almost lost his head. Kind of like the guard we just shot in the throat. His head is rolling probably or barely held on. I mean, if not crit natural 20. He crit rolled into the throat with a I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that dude's head is barely holding. I know he said the head fell off, but it didn't quite, as far as I remember. I was making a rhyming joke not relevant to the stream. The name was just a coincidence. My sister-in-law is German, so I learned a bit from her. Totally tubular dude is what I call it. Totally tubular. Yeah, prefer just using their names or nicknames, but teacher was trying to teach something that wasn't needed in a very diverse. Yes, Michael totally agreed. Talking about before. Totally agreed. I had teachers like that all the time. I always remembered my brother came home like crying. I say crying, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure he was very upset because he had given a gift, a Christmas gift to a teacher of ours, and we both had her. And he didn't realize she was Jewish. And she was like, "How dare you?" and freaked out and like threw the gift at him. And my dad went back and had to berate her. He was like, "If you ever make my son feel like that again, I will throw you out a window and kill your whole family." He didn't say that, but he said something probably like that because my dad's crazy. But my brother was like, he didn't understand. We were kids. And he was like, "It's Christmas. I got you a gift." And she's like, "How dare you? I'm Jewish." And my brother like was traumatized. So some teachers are just assholes. And like I understand if you don't celebrate something, but you got to understand young kids who don't understand that. You can't take it personally. She took it personally like it was like a direct insult intentionally to her. Guess which ones, or is. I will do my best clever. Oh wait, what happened? I like in Illinois. Capitalize I's or L's. You all are killing me. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, there got to be a comment in there I missed. I I've had problems with that in the past, dealing with all the emails and stuff. I's and L's get a little confusing sometimes if not capitalized. On my brother's boarding pass for Atlanta, I bought his ticket. He's Raymond the Third on Roman numeral 3. I know I didn't write it wrong, and they mailed us the passes, and he's Raymond III. They literally gave him his boarding pass, and he's Raymond Masters III instead of Raymond Masters the Third. And I go, is that going to be a problem for him boarding? They're like, nah, we that happens all the time. It's probably our fault. But I'm like, what? His name is Raymond III. It's the third. But like I's and L's and Roman numerals and stuff, complications. Look at Caleb. Caleb's doing a little dance. Oh, he's doing the bat dance. He's doing the bat dance. I wasn't sure if he was doing the bat dance or just spazzing out. Is everybody ready for shots? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Shots, radiators, anything you want to join us in a cheers and a celebration of greatness. I'm going to pour one now. This will be number 3 for this stream. We did 4 in the last one. I took 1 with my dinner that I scarfed down in between. And this will be number 3 for this one. I like to fill at least to the line. So we're to the line. All right. All right. Can't imagine how they mixed up 3 with 3. They actually look ever so slightly different close together. And I'm blind. How is that possible? Yeah, I'll show you guys a picture of it. It's hilarious. They gave us our boarding passes. And I'm Jason Masters. That's it. I'm not the first, the second, the third. I'm the first. My brother is a long line of Ray Masters. My grandfather, my uncle, my dad, my brother, all well, my uncle isn't Masters, but 4 are Rays. And 3 are Ray Masters. And my brother is the third and final. Because he says he's never having kids. So it'll probably end with him. But it says, I'll take a picture to show you. It's an official boarding pass. It says Ray Masters III, lowercase. That's the other thing. I didn't even say. I'm just assuming you're in my mind. They were lowercase i's, which is even worse. So I know it wasn't me. It's Ray Masters lowercase I, lowercase I, lowercase I. Even more insane. It looks ridiculous. So like even if it was uppercase I's, it would look like the third. It's lowercase I's. It's locked. Shit balls, it's locked. All right, here we go again. Here we go again. Are you talking about They actually look oh, I already read that. Here we go. Knot is rolling, unlocking 29. Yeah. Yeah, they're using the same lot. Knot is just a master at breaking into shit. All right, shot time. Here we go, everybody. We're 19 likes away. Do we make it to 50 is the question. Do we make it? I don't know. Only time will tell. We've got an hour and 25 minutes left. Here is shot number 3. Cheers to all of you. And we're in. All right. Look at Caleb. Look at Caleb batting it out. Caleb, it's a Caleb bat. Caleb bat is flapping around. All right. This is the end of the kombucha. That's got to be done in the next 25 minutes. Or actually, no, I have till 8 o'clock. So it's got to be done in 40 minutes. It's in this cup. Oh, I love it. Knot was trying to cover, and Jester's like, we murdered the shit out of him. His head partially fell off. Oh, that's right. Rainey is not. I like totally forgot Rainey's rules. I honestly totally they probably just said it, but I'm thinking I'm not thinking literally. So Rainey is all about evil people having to die, and we just murdered somebody in pretty much cold blood. I don't know how much you could defend that wasn't cold-blooded murder. Necromantic. That's a bad one. That's a bad armoire. Necromantic armoires are not. When I go shopping, I steer clear of the necromantic ones. Matt is gonna explode. I feel like Matt has turned red more times in this hour than ever before. Have we had, and I'm asking this seriously, have we had an episode with this much laughter? Because I don't remember this much between all the things that Matt has almost died over and Knott's ready on 3, go, and then murdering a dude and everything. I mean, there's so much going on. That music that just played, I don't know if I've said this before because I don't think I've heard that segment. That was so Gladiator-esque. That sounded like when Russell Crowe, like the very soothing Gladiator-esque type music of him entering the Colosseum, but not to fight, like when he first entered kind of thing, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. That sounded Gladiator-esque. We're going into the armoire. Here we go. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Boom, boom. Who knows who wrote that song? One of my favorite groups growing up. You ain't seen nothing yet. I know it. I'm just asking as partial trivia throughout that has nothing to do with Critical Role. Don't Google it. I want to know. I mean, if you Google it, obviously that's cheating. So I want to know who knows it off the top of their head. It's like tears in my fro when I'm standing on my head over you. All right. Rainey restrained from killing us. I'll really talk you up to Rainey so she doesn't murder you for being evil. I'll talk you up. So, Not really is an awesome girl. Goblin girl that used to not be a goblin girl and might one day not ever be a goblin girl again if chose to not be. Yeah, Reenie's all sorts of not having that. But she did have it, I guess. She took a walk. She took a walk. A lot of locks, yeah. I wonder what they're guarding. Could it be a ring? I honestly didn't foresee it being this chaotic or much work. I tried to say that. Bachman Turner BTO. Bottom top other. It is BTO. You ain't seen nothing yet is BTO. Bay. Oh, that's what it is. I was like, why do I know that? It's baby. You just ain't seen nothing yet. Bam, bam. Bachman Turner Overdrive. BTO. Yes. And Creedence Clearwater Revival. Another great one. Bachman Turner Overdrive. I always loved them. I grew up with them. My dad, CCR, obviously, as well. Great stuff. I haven't been here since before the Brian Foster purge. Did you replace those videos with anything? We just cut out Talks Machina because of what happened. And Dragon Con was approaching. So we were like, before we do anything, we're just going to get through August. Oh, Pistols wouldn't even know that, I guess. I'm going to Dragon Con at the end of the month, and I'm gone for 9 days. And I had to get like weeks ahead on all my work-related stuff. So we just sidelined any new stuff till I get back. I don't want to like get overwhelmed with stuff because those of you who don't know, I don't know if you're into it, but I do Heartstopper and High School Musical, the series, and both of them started the first week of August. So I got to get both of those seasons done in full before I go to Dragon Con. So I didn't want to take on anything new until after we get back. And we're still doing all the old shows. We're still doing this. We're still doing Adventure Time. I started the new Justified. The new Justified started in July. Primeval. So 3 new shows started. And I'm still doing all the old shows. Patreon's got 15 to 16 shows a week. So I was like, we're going to take a break from anything new additions until after Dragon Con. I told everybody, once Dragon Con's over and I come home, I'm going to start ramping up the channel more so than ever. I just didn't want to like get overwhelmed. Like I said, I've never taken a vacation for longer than 5 or 6 days in my life. And when I did, it was like to Disney World or something like that. Never been to Atlanta, never been away from home for more than a week. So it's a lot. And I have severe anxiety flying and I got to fly. So I'm not looking forward to that at all. But it's like an hour and 40-minute flight, hour and 30 minutes. So my brother's like, we'll give you Xanax and knock you out. My brother travels all the time. My brother's literally like, we'll give you Xanax and booze or one or the other. And then if you get rowdy, we'll just knock you out. Like physically knock you out. Pentagon-shaped room with 5 sides. Love it. Gunmetal iron, my favorite. That's got to be what we've been looking for. Oh, great. Never mind. I jumped to conclusions and thought there'd be just one in the middle. So clearly, all right, awesome. I kind of dig it. All right. We've got it located. We have the location. Coco has been beautifully sitting right here with the most adorable face for the last 2 hours. She is such a doll that she doesn't even move or make a sound. It is just blissful. It's blissful. This is very intriguing. A collection. And we don't know if Ava was full of crap. We're just assuming that she's telling the truth and this is her ring. But we don't know if she's telling the truth or not. It could totally be a lie and we're stealing something else. She claims they took it from her. Ow. Empty storage. The sex dungeon. The sex dungeon. That's where we're at. Right this way, Mr. Gray. Gray. Shades of Grey. I was going to say Grey's Anatomy. I was about to say Grey's Anatomy. That is not what he's talking about. Grey's Anatomy is very PG compared to Shades of Grey. All right, everybody. Did I do my... I'm forgetting if we were supposed to do a shot now. 50, or 50, oh no, 51, we're doing a shot. I saw 7:30 and I'm like, is it shot time? Does anyone want to do shot time? I don't care at this point. We're good. We're almost down to an hour and 15 minutes. Actually, this is exactly an hour and 15 minutes from here. Bolivian Rosewood? Is it Bolivian Rosewood? Because that is my favorite Matt Mercer. That is deliciously beautiful. The wand goes from... You guys know my two favorite. Bolivian Rosewood, Purple Heart. He's saying the wine. The wand is both. All right, strong magical essences. Sure. Magic traps. Magic traps. I don't, based on the amount of security around this, I don't trust that what we're doing is right. Even though we're still going to do it, and I mean, it'll succeed in our goal. But I feel like Ava is lying. Unless these people just protect their stolen shit. The tumble cards. That's one word I've never heard, guys. Abjuration. I don't think I've ever heard that word. What's abjuration? Give me the definition, somebody, please, to help me out so I don't have to look. Abjuration. Every now and then, I come across a word I feel I've never heard before. Abjuration fits that mold right now. And we are almost to 35 likes. 17 more likes. We're doing another 30 minutes. You guys know the deal. I'm pouring a shot because in about 10 minutes, we're doing another one. So everybody get ready. I saw Ninja and Colvin are already partaking in Radiator Greatness together, and I'm jealous. I got to wait till after Dragon Con. I got to clear my head. I feel like if I smoke too much, I get into this zone where I just like always want to smoke. And I can't smoke in Atlanta, so I don't want to smoke till after I get back. Then we'll go back to weekly smoke sessions with the Radiator. But for now, we're just going to indulge in shots like crazy people. Or at least I am. You guys don't have to do it. Yes. Make sure bad people don't have bad things. Very clever by Caduceus. I was wondering. That was extremely clever. I don't know why I didn't say it, but in my head I was like, what if we get trapped? I didn't think to look behind us if we could. A 1. Rolls a 2, -1. It was a good call. Egresses. See, like the word egress. I only recently heard of the word egress like a couple years ago, I feel like. But I know what egress. It's just certain words I just never came across until now. Did I get a definition? Abjuration is protective magic in D&D. Oh, so it's like a word I wouldn't have heard in real life. Abjuration is a school of magic that deals in protective spells and the suppression of other magic. Magic of the school. Oh, so abjuration is like not a real life thing. That's probably why I never heard it. Lirin from Calamity. Oh, I do think I heard that word as soon as the dude said that. I do kind of remember it being brought up with Lirin from Calamity. It's like if you give me like a picture in my mind, I feel like I did remember that word being brought up then. It's all good. Gonna do one in tribute of ya. Oh, that was the Puff Puff Pass. Harms trespassers or even banishes the target of the spell to another plane of existence. Iconography. I know that one. I just like that word, iconography. It's just certain words just sound good when you say them. Iconography. All right, I'm jumping the gun because we're running out of time. As far as 8 o'clock is approaching quickly, and I'm feeling spicy. The auditors, the otters. Well, there is the word, abjure. Maybe I've heard, abjuration, abjure. What is abjure? What's the definition of that? Cheers, everybody. I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to do it. All right, we're going to do it at 45. See the clock? Because I don't want to jump the gun. I want everyone to be prepared. I get a little too excited. At 3:45, we're doing a shot. So everybody get yourself ready. We're doing a shot. And then we're going to do one at 8 o'clock. Yes. I also just want to make sure I've got the time right. Yeah, it ends at exactly, look at that. It ends at 5 minutes and 2 seconds. 5 hours and 5 hours and 2 seconds. It's used with some frequency. The real life. That's what it means. Abjuration is a real thing. It's a renunce. My eyes are so bad. Or repudation. It comes from the Latin word to break an oath. To renounce. Or renunciation. My eyes wouldn't focus. Renunciation. Abjure. It looks familiar. I would never use it in a sentence because I would have been very unsure of my usage. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for educating me. I do like to learn things. Whether or not I'll remember it, I don't know. But thank you. Mage hand. 30 seconds away from a shot. I'm gonna hold it up. At 3:45 on the dot, we're drinking this. Investigation to lock, investigation of lock from Lost. Very intricate lock. Very intricate lock. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Delicious. I'm going to add a little water just because the kombucha is overpowering my soul. Oh, I didn't realize I was shaking the world when I did that. We're only 17 likes away. We got an hour and 50 minutes. We're more than halfway. Are we going to make it? We've slowed our roll a little. Yes. What game is this from? There's a game. There's a game where you have like a lock, and while this lock's going, you had like another lock, and then like there was all these very like that's what it was. I don't know. I can't remember what I'm thinking of, but it was a game from a long time ago because I haven't played video games in a while. And like while one lock was spinning, another lock would spin. You got to like kind of match them all up, and there was like a bunch of them, and you had to kind of like stop them all. I'm going like this because there was like multiple locks, and you had to line them all up. And if you made one mistake, it would like blow up and you die. It might have been Metal Gear, but I don't think it was. Maybe, was it Metal Gear Solid? Coco's on the move. Yes, take her. Take her up there. All right, go. Buddy system. Yeah, everyone buddy system. Buddy system all around. Fight night champion. I took a bite of my burrito for you. Thank you very much. That's all right. That's the dude. I mean, hey, whatever you got to do to honor everybody with a salute. I've played this game, but I can't think of it. Yeah, it feels like a while ago because, like I said, I haven't played game like a game like that in a while. So it's got to be like at least 5 to 10 years that I'm thinking of, if not longer. Ready? Because I'm getting giddy. I'm gonna put this back, but I want to show you guys how adorable Coco's been. I'm hoping this shows her. See her? Oh my god! And she even looked right at the camera. I hope that got her because that was adorable. Did I get her? Let's see. I'm gonna see for myself. And then she looked right at the camera. Oh no! I went too far. Oh dude, you could see her. Adorable, adorable. She's adorable. Oh my god, and I put the camera back like almost exactly where it should go. I'm a genius in my own mind. She just is like chilling there by the window like an adorable baby child. That's a cat. For like 3 hours, she's just been sitting there. She is so well behaved. I'm going to give her, I'm buying her a car tomorrow. She's going to get her own car. Nice. One midnight gone. One midnight gone, and then Dolores sings. What is that from? One midnight gone. Adorbs. Kitty! Yes, Coco is like my little angel. Sammy's my buddy. Sammy's like my buddy. He's like a rough, tough bully. He beats her up all the time, and I gotta smack him down. Sammy will like gang up on her, and I'll have to grab him and be like, "Listen, buddy, I love you, but don't gang up on your little sister." Coco's just like a little doll. She just like sits there, a little tiny baby cat. And they're the same age. Sammy and Coco are the same age. Sammy's like 3 times bigger than her. And she holds her own. I give her credit. She holds her own. She'll go toe to toe. She won't back down. She'll give it her all, and then usually she loses because Sammy eventually will just use his weight and just land on her, and it's like 3 times your weight. It would be like if a 600-pound guy jumped on me. I can't do nothing. I'm 200 pounds. Well, now I'm 180. You guys know I lost a lot, but that'd be like a 550-pound guy jumping on me. I ain't gonna do nothing. Frumpkin sets his paws on the book. I have a plan. Hardison dies in it. Into the woods and out of the woods and home before dark. Into the woods and out of the woods. I've never seen that. Into the woods. I've seen brief parts of it. I know the song because I grew up in a world where it was sung to me. But I've never seen the play. It's a spell book, if I remember correctly. Well behaved or apathetic. What were the other items? Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods. I would recommend watching Into the Woods. If it's the pro shot of the play, don't bother with the Disney film. Just no. Just no. I always heard of it. Same with Wicked. I never seen Wicked. I heard great things about Wicked. And I love Wizard of Oz. Return to Oz, we've talked about it. Return to Oz. One of my favorite yet most traumatizing films as a child. Wand of Eternity. I am aware it's 7:45, everybody, and I'm supposed to eat my Crunch Bar. I honestly think I'm going to skip it because I don't want to chew on camera and eat, and I actually am not hungry. And eating and drinking and taking shots is filling my belly. And I'm probably going to go to sleep after we're done because I'm exhausted after today. So just in case anybody's wondering, I'm skipping the protein bar. We're just going to do a shot or two before 8, and then we're going to finish it out. And if we hit 50 likes, we're 17 likes away. We're getting close, but we hit like kind of a slow roll. Wicked is fantastic. Wicked was better in my memory, doesn't hold up on a rewatch. Wicked the Ewok is my favorite. If you see him over here, he's behind me in that map. And I'm not talking about Coco. I mean the map, the poster map. What am I, some kind of fool? All right, dispel magic on the wand. The beautiful Bolivian rosewood purple heart wand. You guys are cleaning. Look at Matt's face, though. I don't know. Like I feel like this is. I don't know. I feel like there's something bad that's gonna happen. It was a bit of traveler oh, we had a little bit of traveler flavor. Beautiful. I like it. Quality. Take a little nip. Not. What do you guys think of not taking a nip every time? I think that's fine as long as Not keeps rolling 29s and 30s. Not rolls quality. Let her nip. And not for nothing. I was under the impression this was going to be a Ford-centric episode. Ford has been very quiet. Am I wrong? Unless, we still got an hour plus left. 17. That's kind of low. No. Nope. I was going to say 17, no good. Something clicks in the lock. Oh, shit. That's a device. Yes. Somebody's been notified. Somebody's been notified. That was an alarm, if any. Yeah. No. A lock clicks and doesn't open. That's bad. Time to run. I would walk 1,000 miles. Oh, no. That's a different 1,000 miles. Do. I would walk 1,000 miles. I'm singing it different. I'm like jamming out. I would walk 1,000 miles. I know that song. What is that from? Twilight? Is that Twilight? Now I can't think of it. I just messed up my own mind singing up my own version. If I could just see you tonight. Ding 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 ding. That's it. I don't remember now. Staring blankly ahead, facing our ways. I just had to get it out of my mind, my version. We'll get there. The Proclaimers. I would walk 1,000 miles but she was singing the other one. I can't remember the girl who sings it, but there's another one. But I was thinking the Proclaimers at first. That's what I thought. Sometimes episodes are named for the iconic moments. Sometimes. The funny thing is, I literally kept my shirt on, covered in sweat, assuming Ford was going to be important. We're made, killed the guards. Ford is too far away to hear it. I was like, oh my God, this is getting dark. We're doing another shot because 8 o'clock is quickly approaching. So we're doing another shot. Or actually, no, we'll do it exactly at 8. I don't want to get, I don't know. We're pouring one. Get ready. We're pouring one. Because 8 o'clock, there's 100 calories in a shot, and I got to be strict because I'm a crazy person. This is my protein bar right here. Here we go. Protein bar. I mean, I could go a little past 8 if we want to. Ford is always important. Agreed. That was wrong of me. But he's been very quiet. If anything, he's been the most quiet of any episode of recent. Alright, Caduceus is an elf. Same. Jester and Caduceus. Elves. Out. Ford couldn't hear you. Yeah, Ford couldn't hear. And even if he did, Ford was told to kill them both. Yeah, they're on sudden alert. Whatever clicked in that box is immediate, like they're beelining. 12. Morphing, what is up? That's making my way. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. It is the same song, isn't it? Making my way downtown. Oh my God, it is the same song. I'm an idiot. I literally was like, I can't think. Oh my God. Okay. I know. They had it from a different point where I was like on a rant. Damn. Now I want to watch that. Try not to sing along with Travis, Matt, and Marisha. Ford is always important. That morphing. What is up, my friend? Everybody, if you haven't, like and subscribe. We are 17 likes away with an hour left. We are down to the final hour. At 4 in 1 minute, we're drinking the shot, and that makes 1 hour. This ends at 5 hours and 2 seconds. The live stream ends, or the episode ends. We're not going to immediately shut down. So, like and subscribe, or all of our dreams will end in an hour. Four of you guys. Yeah. Use a fourth level, right? I would say use a fourth level. Why not at this point? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Jester and Caduceus are out and elves. All right. All right. Everyone's invisible. Jester, Giant Owl, Rini, Jester, Caduceus, elves. We are all doing wonderfully. Morphing. Bidet, bidet, bidet. I'm good for another 4 likes when I'm done with my current mission. Just remember, Mike, separate them by like at least 5 minutes each, or you might lose them. That's what I do on my accounts now. I wait at least 5 minutes between likes. But if you guys are jumping in late, it's 4 o'clock. Is anyone new? Anyone new? I saw it jumped over 20 people just now. Anyone new? Say what's up, ViewMasters or Jay. My name is Jay, ViewMasters Jay. And we're taking this shot in your honor. If I've never seen you before, or if I haven't seen you in a while. If not, Pistols O'Brien's getting it if he's still here. Because I haven't seen Pistols in a while. So let's see. We're going to give it 30 seconds to see who new in the chat comes up. Do 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 do. 21. Oh, ho, ho, everyone. Oh, we got past without a trace. Elements. Amy France, because I see you for the first time, we get the shot for you. Amy France is here. I've been here, but I'm just lurking. Amy France, it's always good to see you. And you have not been seen, so you fit the mold of who I said could get this shot. So Amy France, I hope everything is well and you're doing great. And we all love you in the chat. Cheers to Amy France, to all of you. We're going to do one more shot after this. I'll probably go to like 8:10. Cheers. I'll just have to not eat till 12:10 tomorrow, which isn't a big deal. So cheers. I'm also downing the mixer because I gotta... You're not allowed to have any calories. So, you know my deal. I take it very seriously. Even the funny thing is I take my health very seriously as I'm pounding shots of vodka before 8 o'clock so I can fast. That's how... I told you guys before. When I was in college, people called me the healthiest unhealthy man in the world. Because I'd have like a shredded 6-pack and lift weights all the time. And all I do is drink beer and eat protein bars. So I'm like a mix of both worlds. I do extreme ridiculousness. But it works. It works. I stay in shape and I haven't died yet. Yet. Not that, I mean, I probably shouldn't say that. That sounds horrible. Everything is all good. Love to Amy France, everybody. I mean, there are 90 people, but only 10-ish people in the chat. Assume we always have some lurkers. Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, hey. The ice flex. All right, we're out. We did it. All is well. My apologies. Oh, Mika's out tonight. All right, good. All right, so that was that we got through the craziness. The ring to rule them all. What? I think I inhaled so much food during the break that I'm still not hungry. I literally ate a half a steak, a half a flounder, a Caesar salad, and an egg roll. Tell me that's not the weirdest mix. It was all my leftovers from Wildwood, and I got home last night. So I had an egg roll, a half a steak, a half a flounder, a Caesar salad, and some prosciutto, like some slices of prosciutto because I got an antipasto. That was my dinner. I just ate because I was like, if I don't eat this tonight, I'm going to have to toss it all tomorrow. So I was like, I'm just going to eat all of my leftovers from the last day of vacation. And it was delicious. It was a smorgasbord of greatness. But I'm like not hungry. I just want more shots. And I'm just going to pass right out after we're done. All right. Respect. Here we go. We got the residual, or we got the things to make residuum. Yeah, we need it. Do we feel good about this? Take that shit and let's run. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Do we feel good about this? Now I'm starting to second guess. Did we just assist a sinister villain? All I know is we got what we need. Is that selfish? A sizable amount. I'm starting to second guess our methods though. Our like what we did. I was saying it the whole time. I'm like, I think we are stealing shit that ain't hers, and now she's acting super devious. I mean, we got our stuff. She didn't do us wrong, personally. She's a demigorgon. I doubt she'd turn us in. Yeah, I feel like she wouldn't turn us in because we're valuable to her. But this is coming back up at some point. I can't help but think. I mean, Ava's acting how I'd expect her to act, but I'm kind of concerned. I look at the imps, the two imps. The imps are surprised. We've also lost 3 or 4 likes somehow. Andy Blake, what is up, Andy Blake? I see Andy Blake, ... Andy Blake, welcome. New to the chat. Beneath Bears, longboard. We talked about it at some point, ages and age. Yeah, we talked about Ninja's name. Umagorn, gather the materials. We're down to the last 50 minutes. 50 minutes, everybody. We're 20 likes away. I don't know if we're going to make it. I honestly thought we'd have no problem. But 20 likes away. We might not do it. I mean, we'll still, we'll make it up in the Patreon hour and stuff. Kravarad. Ichabod Crane. We were talking about Ichabod. We were just talking about Ichabod Crane. Not in this. I think we were talking about Ichabod Crane in the Bloodkeep episode. Because of Oswald Cobblepot. Definitely new. Definitely not a secondary account used to add. Look at. Oh, Coco has joined me. Coco has now joined me. There you go, honey. Go like this. There you go. Boop. Coco has joined me. Umagorn. Can you guys see Coco? Or is Coco off screen? There's Coco. Demogorn. Coco, at some point, just needs to be pet. Ready? I'm going to lift Coco up so you can all see her. Hello, I'm Coco. I am an adorable baby cat, even though I'm 5 or 6 years old. What you doing, Coco? Oh. She is nuzzling all over. You okay, baby? They have been watching me live stream. Oh, the kitties just shook. The kitties have been watching me live stream for like 8 hours. If you include the break, I usually lay with them and hang with them for a little bit. They're like little babies. They need attention. And they're like, "Why, Daddy? Why have you ignored us all day?" But we're almost done. Oh, whoop, whoop. What are your questions? Still a baby. Nope. Yes. May I give you all of it? Focus time. I figured. I didn't even need to be told, but thank you, dude. Like and subscribe, everybody. If we had 50 likes, we're in the next one, and we have the most people we've had all stream, I feel like, or at least close to it. Like and subscribe. This is the judgment hour. 50 minutes left. All right, Caduceus takes a little damage. Hurts a little bit, taking a little damage. We're doing a shot at 8:15, and then we're going to call it quits on the shots. I'm going to go a little past my threshold. Last shot, 8:15, coming up. So pour, like, subscribe. We'll see what happens. Joy Flex. That's interesting. A crystal that's grown roots. Once green, now purplish. The music is perfect for this scene. And Ford is likely going to get this sword, especially based on the thumbnail I saw for this episode. I feel like the thumbnail was telling, unless I'm wrong and he doesn't get the sword, but I feel like Ford's getting the sword. I mean, in all fairness, it would make the most sense to go to Ford, being as Ford has a simple sword. Yeah, The little roots around it. That's what I was thinking, like a potato. That's literally what I was thinking. Take a look at your sideshow figure. Is it doing something? Did it fall? Oh my god. Is it in? Oh my god. I own it. I own it. Are you kidding me? I own it. It's a sword. A sword. Oh my god. I'm not kidding you. When I reset this up, I go, Jess, I'm going to stack the boxes over here so you can see all the names. Grog is at the bottom because his box was as big as Bo and Ford combined. Grog is as big as Ford and Bo combined. And then I was like, Ford looks awesome up here. And I was even looking at the sword. I didn't even think of it. I was just like, yeah, it's so funny how the silliest things could escape you. I own it, and I didn't even notice. It's right behind us. Ford's sword is right here. He's right there. If you see him, he's behind Kiri and Trinket over here in the background, on top of all those boxes. That was temporary till I get back from Dragon Con, but I thought it looked cool to stack the boxes up behind me over there. Amazing. Amazing. 5 more minutes. It's 8:10. 5 more minutes. We're doing our final shot, and then we got 30 minutes left. Closer to 35, 40. That was just water I drank. I figured I should probably hydrate again before I forget to drink 5 barrels of water. Bottle of whiskey in case not flew off the handle. We'll watch. All right. Well, what better time to take a shot? Breaking out the Bazos and whiskey. I'll definitely sit there. Aw. Laura looks so cute when she does it. She acted as Jester, like, I don't want any. I'll sit there. She'll have milk. We'll have some milk, Jester. Aw, adorable. Big swig. Bo and Rini, big swigs. All right, we're jumping the gun. Everyone's taking swigs. Not said I'm fine? Yeah, what was that? Yeah, not. Is this your time to stop being an alcoholic? I mean, I'm not trying to judge, but Not is definitely an alcoholic to a certain extent. See, Not is even saying I would have been better if I had that last little drink. Oh, what that book was, I forgot. I remember you saying you wished his falchion was more curved. That's right. Jay has an OnlyFans. Maybe I do, and maybe I do. But maybe I do. I do. All right, we're going to start saying goodbyes to Rini, I feel like. I thought I was going to jump the gun, but I feel like we're still waiting until 8:15. Hey, man, looks like you're having fun time. Colleen, what is up? Colleen, you are new. And Colleen, I don't know if you knew the rules, but is that Colleen? Colleen, are you Colleen from Patreon, Colleen? Or are you a new Colleen? Because you could be Colleen from Patreon. Or is that, that's Colleen. I feel like that might be Colleen for Patreon. If not, either way, you're getting a shot, Colleen. Jagantoths. Oh my God, the Jagantoths. That's the IJ? Is that the IJ? Yes, it's Colleen for Colleen. Welcome. I hope all is well. I read your email. I just kept posting your videos. I hope you corrected everything. But you're like, I'm just going to keep watching the Owl House. We're watching the Owl House for the great Colleen. Colleen, I'm like 8 or 9 shots deep, and you get the final one. Final shot of the night to Colleen, the great Colleen. Everyone say hi to Colleen. Colleen has been a Patreon member for a great while. One of the top, if not top, Patreon members I've had. So this is to Colleen. Colleen, I hope everything's worked out. Cheers. We'll talk. I'm just going to fire this down because I got to finish by 8:15. So cheers, everybody. It was a nightmare. Well, at least you got it corrected. Cheers. You don't have to take one with me, but those who want, and it's technically 4:20 on the clock. I know Ninja and Colvin are probably loving that. Whoever else smokes Shane Barron, 4:20 on the clock. So before it finishes, cheers. And we're done. And someone just subscribed. Joseph Maria Dalma just subscribed. If you're here, soft focus. All right, soft focus. I'm going to toke it up for you, Colleen. You're a gem. All right, I got to focus. But Colleen, I'm so happy to see everything's going good. I read your email. I didn't write you back because I was like, I'll get to it, but I hope everything works. And in the meantime, we're rocking the Owl House. I'm posting one tonight, Colleen. Tonight, I'm posting. I'm a day behind because I was in Wildwood. Tonight, I'm posting all the Patreon videos. Yes, we should have taken their other stuff. Ukatoa, we should have taken the Jagantoths. Miserable. I'm pretty sure, Colleen, that we're doing the finale of season 1 into season 2 this week, right? I already watched it. I just watched a couple ahead, and I'm not sure if I'm right, but I think we're watching the finale of season 1 into season 2 of the Owl House. I'll post it right after we're done with this. I had to do it later. Sounds great. Looking forward to it, man. It's about to get real good. I am loving it. I got to be honest. The Owl House, if you guys haven't seen it, amazing show. Colleen introduced it to me. Glorious. Picky Promises Forever. Tarini. And we're exiting Mika Burton. Like and subscribe, everybody. We're down to 35 minutes. I don't know if we're going to hit 50 likes, but no big deal. Oh, I feel like Mika's actually going to get emotional. How many episodes was Mika with us? 3? 3 full episodes? Or am I overestimating? It was definitely 2. Oh, everyone's getting teared up. Now I feel bad. It was definitely 2. I feel like 3 full episodes with Mika. I mean, that would be like, you're talking 3 weeks hanging out in awesome company. And then you're done. That would be a little sad. Yeah, it's the finale this week. Excited for it. You'll see it before the day is done, I promise. We'll be done with this in like 4. I'll probably be up around 11 o'clock. I already watched it. I just got to post them all. I got back from Wildwood at like 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday. So I'm a little behind. My apologies. Obviously, Colleen understands. Some people were like writing me like, "Where's my show?" And I'm like, "Leave me alone." No, I wasn't like that. People understand. They just wanted to make sure I was alive and well. Oh, Mika's actually getting emotional. And Matt was, All right, tall boy. Colleen, it's great to see you in the chat. As soon as I saw, I'm like, I'm looking at the last name and I'm like, wait a second. That's my Colleen. I'm not great at reading on horseback. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't know why Stream Elements is timing people out. Is it? Is it right now? I'll have to check it out. I think Ray set it to something where like if you spam more than like 4 or 5 in a row, it'll time you out. But I don't know. I'm not positive. Maybe that's possibly why, but I don't know. Ray. I've never looked at the settings of the bot of the Stream Elements bot. I just go with the flow, and Ray said it was good, and we haven't had a problem with it yet. Like and subscribe. I see lots of people jumping in. We're almost to 50. Do we make it? If we make it to 50, I will dance the Holly Gully. What is it? I don't know. You'll have to find out if we have 50 likes. Yeah. Hey man, you got a whole life outside of watching videos. I know you'll get it in. I'll get it. Blah, blah, blah. You'll get to it when you can. Hope. Hootie is growing. Oh my God, Hootie. Colleen, Hootie is easily top 5. Maybe I mean no, easily top 3. Hootie's great. Hootie's great. I'm a goof, and Hootie's a goof. Hootie's amazing. Chaotic as hell, but I like chaos. If you've ever seen this, Colleen, I love the chaos. Not in Jester. Chaos. Here we go. Focus. Focus. Where is it? One of these, right? Isn't it focus? Or no? Maybe one of them isn't focus. That's what you guys tell me. I'm not forward. What's about to happen? I'm reading all the words. I feel like something's going to happen, but maybe I'm wrong. We got 30 minutes left. Look at Caduceus. Look at Caduceus. Caduceus looks like he knows something. I'm assuming because of the mother, the big time focus. I'm guessing it's the wild mother because Caduceus is smiling and we've been taken in by a new entity or something. Because look at Talzin. It's got to be the Wild Mother because this is exactly how she found him, or so to speak, like embraced him with a cocoon of warmth. We got our orbs gonna emerge from his chest or something. I mean, we don't still know what happened. Yes, done. Yeah, quality. Let's do it. Look at Sam. What is happening? Let it happen. Quality. Anyone else wish to do anything? What? Not Jay looking at his shirt to focus. Big time focus. That's just towels and shh. Try using less emojis, Ninja. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Mel. Oh, Melora is the change bringer confirmed. The bill breaker, the coin. Does that say the coin carrier? Yeah, I thought it said the coin carrier. Am I back yet, Ninja? You're back. I don't know what happened. Apologies, Ninja, if you got. What is happening? Love Jester and the Traveler. Put it in a book of pastry recipes. Reminiscent of Hot Boy Essex. Oh, she's like mumbling under her breath. I love it. Mika's doing a good job where I can't even tell if this is actually her, the character, getting emotional. Kisses Rainy on the back of her. Like, Mika's pretty solid with that angle of things. I literally wasn't even sure if that was Mika or Rainy getting emotional. I've got to loosen my belt. I'm about to pop my jeans. I put my belt way too tight. Don't mind me. I'm not being inappropriate. I just have to loosen my belt. I have a new belt that's like a ratchet belt, and it gets tight when I drink a lot. Yeah, Bo is like the love of everybody. Bo is everyone's favorite girl. All right, Bo takes a walk. Everybody jumping in. If we hit 50 likes, we'll jump into the next one. We're 16 away. Like and subscribe. This is nearing the most people we've had all stream. We got 30 minutes left. Like it, subscribe. If we hit 50, we got more coming. I don't even know what's in store for the next one. Oh, Caleb and Nott are having a moment. Here we go. It was yes, Jay. She didn't even ask for consent. She didn't even ask for consent. It's Mika, both LOL. It was yes, Jay. Yeah, you're back. Yay, I'm back. Am I back? Everyone's back. All right, Caleb, let's see. See here, are we having this conversation right now? Not for nothing. I'm a drinker. When shit gets crazy and you're unlocking 5 boxes of magical craziness and you just murdered a guard, you're probably going to drink a little more. I'm defending the drunks. Some fucker is not. Yeah, we got shot in the throat. I'm just defending the drinkers. And it makes moments less tense. I would say I'm on my game when I'm drunk in the moments that needed. I mean, we live in a world of war and chaos. Drinking to me would be a normal thing, whether you do it or not. But I get Caleb's concern. You're the worst stream out. Did Stream Elements just block someone again? Or was that from before? Caleb and not BFF. Yeah, I get Caleb's concern. I'm not ragging on Caleb. I'm just saying that people that drink, like, you drink during moments of tension, and they live a life of tension. All these crazy things that people don't deal with. And alcohol makes it easier. Yeah, Not's always like, go first, Not. Go first, Not. Boom. I agree. I agree. And I side with Not because I am a drinker and I get it. It takes the edge off things. Boom. I agree. I agree all the way. I don't think people that don't drink get it. That's my advice or input. If you're not a drinker, you don't get it. Like, I get it in this world, our modern world, our real world. In that world, I would get drunk 24/7. I would be fighting dragons, getting drunk every 5 seconds. It's not even like a trust thing. I don't think it's. I mean, I get what Caleb's saying. I poured my own gas in Jersey. What? I poured my own gas in Jersey? I must have missed something earlier. I appreciate the concern. I understand the thought and the concern of what Caleb's saying. But I think Caleb's like misunderstanding or not getting it. That if you stop drinking and you're that person, you're going to be so anxiety stricken and nervous and worried about what is happening that it creates a problem. And that might be a problem that drinking makes you not have that problem. But at that point, you're better off being tipsy, maybe? I don't know. I'm not trying to make it sound like you need to be a drunk to be like brave, not the brave, but I get it. And I'm not saying Caleb's wrong. I'm just thinking it's a misunderstanding, or I don't know. I don't know. I relate more to not than anybody, probably. I mean, it's a good talk. Caleb's making sense. And he takes a swig, or she. Not, I mean, I get it. I get it. I mean, that's sweet. That's adorable. That's sweet. I think Caleb is going crazy. And that's what Jester says. I think Caleb is going crazy. It's like one of these, like, here's my example. I'm at a bar, I'm having a beer or two. If I see shit going down and someone is in trouble, I'm not drinking more to make myself feel better. I'm like, all right, shit's about to go down. I'm going to have to fuck this person up. I'm going to take two more shots to take the edge off because when I go mess this bastard up that's starting shit with somebody, I don't want to feel the hits that I'm going to take and I want to be more off my like anxiety or like take the edge off. Not lives this on a daily basis. This is like how I'm comparing it. I would go like, all right, some guy is at the end of the bar starting shit with my friend. Give me two shots. Boom, boom. I go down there. I beat the crap out of the guy. Maybe I take a hit or two. The liquor helps. And now I'm comparing this to a world where you're constantly fighting everybody. You're like a warrior. I get what not saying. And if that's not your thing, I get it too. I'm not saying that has to be everyone's thing. But if that's your thing and you're a ruthless winner at what you do, then you can't knock people for needing the liquor to take the edge off when they succeed at what they do. Look at Not. Not is always at the front lines, succeeding in everything she does. And yeah, she's drunk all the time, but Not pretty much succeeds 9 out of 10 times. That's my point. If you take that edge off and you stop her drinking, maybe she'll be a better person, but she might also die. And maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just saying, this is my personal opinion. And I get Caleb too. I'm not saying Caleb's wrong. I get Caleb's concern. I'm just saying, me personally, I relate to Nine. I get it. More focus coming up. Maybe I was actually in PA. Blah, 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 blah. I only drink on weekends. I made it a point. I get stressed during the week to do something constructive. The weekends are fair game. Yeah, I mean drinking. If you're drinking like if you're drinking like not, and you sit in a room and watch TV, that could present a problem. But if you're drinking like not because you're on the front lines and you're being constantly told that you got to be that person, that to me is completely understandable to take the edge off. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Everybody in the chat, like and subscribe. If we hit 50 likes, we got 15 minutes left. We need 14 likes in 15 minutes. Or we're just going into the Patreon hour after this. But this is a great episode. We're having great talks. Everyone had a moment in various ways. Sleep comes to you all. Yeah, look at Bo. Look at Marisha. Bo, whoever you are. Voice rings out among the... All right, here comes Ford's sword. Except for you. Oh. Except for Ford. All wake up except Ford. All right, here we go. Final 12 minutes. Manic. All right, here it is. What's its name? Did we get a name yet on it? Right? No, right? All right. All Ford is like, this is amazing. I get it. Oh, I was like, what? What is this? I mean, this has got to be one of the biggest ones they've ever done, right? I mean, like, what gets bigger and better than this? Where is Ford? Oh my God, that's right. He got pulled under. No one. Oh. Oh my God, I completely forgot. He got pulled under. Like he didn't resist. He didn't struggle. Huh? Oh my God, Ford is in the cocoon. Rip him out with the sword. Frozen seaweed. Cut out Ford. Ford is reborn. Ford is reborn. Cut him out. Cut him out right now, for the love of God. What is this doing? Gunk, gunk, gunk. Like Jester knocks on it. The sword. The sword. We gotta cut it open with the sword. Yes, Ford is in here. We gotta cut it open with the sword. Get the sword. Is it a Pompeii body? Is Wilford Brimley? If it's Wilford Brimley, I will die. I hope it's Wilford Brimley. And he's got diabetes. The seaweed cured Wilford Brimley's diabetes, and he's forever skinny and becomes the warlord we always wanted. Half orc, living flesh. Is it naked? Is it naked? Not as like, can we uncover and just expose Ford to the world? We should take his clothes off. Look at Not. Not wants to just strip Ford naked. That's like Not's. Oh, God. Did he get strengthened by the wrap of seaweed? Jay, no bread tags from Legend of Vox Machina, right? Bread tags? Somebody please draw Warlord Wilford Brimley immediately. Warlord Wilford Brimley. He's got to be skinny, no diabetes. Yeah, what just happened? Yeah, like what happened? Did the seaweed turn him into like a superhero? Reborn or reforged, you might say. I like it. Yes, there we go. Reforged. Back from using my other Ford accounts. I don't know if we're going to make it, guys. If you're jumping in, like and subscribe. We need 13 more likes. We're going to talk for 5 or 10 minutes after, but got about 15 minutes left. Oh, okay. Bo just I thought Bo got hurt. I was like, holy crap. I thought he a little more resistance. All right, so he's not like impenetrable, but he's slightly stronger or like you know, a little tougher. Have a nice cup of tea. Well, could you do you remember? Does he remember anything? All right. I was going to say, he has to remember the dream. But it would be like he would never be rid of the darkness, but it did say, or she would protect him. And she said, I am everything. I am the water, the everything. I'm the wild mother. Oh, try to do magic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Try to do magic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Well, we don't have the falchion, but we're going to have. No, well, yeah, we discarded the falchion. He just blasts bow. He just blasts bow with nothing. Try to do something, and he goes to bow. Yeah, try a common thing. Oh, we got powers. A bigger shimmering big knot. Oh my God, that's hilarious. A shimmering version of a big knot. All right, we got powers. That's all I care about. We got powers. Fire it. Fire Eldritch Blast into the sea. Or wherever the frig you are. Oh, yeehaw. Two blasts. We got better. We got bigger and better. Stella got her groove back. Stella got her groove back. Amazing. I honestly didn't expect that at all, but this is great. Ford is back and better than ever and gets a sword. So Ford just became. But the only thing that scares me is she said, like he still has the darkness inside. I feel like at some point he might have to face that. Resuscitate you and rub your chest. And then Sam gave a little like look, a wink, whatever the heck he just did. Ford, take the sword. All right. It's Ford's sword. Caduceus is saying, take it. It's your sword. Take it. I mean, what is Caduceus going to do with his sword? Caduceus doesn't even like to hurt insects. We're down to like a minute and 30 seconds. What does it do? What does it do? Oh my God. And by the way, oh, we don't even get to know? We don't get to know what it does? So it was a week off. I mean, we're not taking a week off. Oh, and Mika's gone. We're leaving Mika. What a freaking episode. Mika's leaving. And we don't get to know what the sword does? Damn it. We don't get to know. Oh, look it. Coco wanted to celebrate. Coco wanted to celebrate. We're ending. She must have known. It's almost like she knew. Yeah, honey. Here's your baby. There you go. Oh, look at Mika. Look at Mika. And here's Coco. Coco. Oh, I just hit Coco with the mic. I'm sorry, Coco. I hit her with the mic twice. She's probably like, what did you do to me? Coco. I'm going to have to baby the cats tonight. Oh, poor Mika. Hi, honey. Hi, honey girl. Coco's my little baby girl right here. You want to say hi to everybody? Here we go. Hi, everybody. I am a little girl. I'm sorry. I rustle her up a little too much. She's such a tiny girl. Oh, look at her. Look at her face. Look at her face. Is it Thursday yet? Oh, Matt's getting emotional too. Everyone's getting emotional. I mean, Coco's been well behaved for 7 or 8 hours. Hey, honey. Hello, honey. Hello. Oh. She likes when I rub my head on her, but when I try to do it, I hit her with the... Oh, I could hear her purring. I could hear her purring. Read my past few comments. I will read them in a second, the dude. Coco. Coco. What you doing? All right, read my past few comments. All right, let me go back. Reborn or Reforged, you might say. Saw that. Went from 11 to 13th strength. I'll explain why after the episode. B, multi-class. He multi-classed in Paladin. Paladin has stat requirements of 13 strength and charisma. He had 2 before. The Wild Mother gave him a +2 strength so he can multi-class. What the fuck is Pally? The most played class. Oh, what the fuck is blah, 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 blah. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Because Paladins are the best. Why the fuck? All right. We'll find out, unless you want me to say. It's pretty cool. Read my past few comments. Looks really cool as well. My guess is slashing damage. Looks really cool as well. Spoilers. What the F? Did something get spoiled? Did I read a spoiler somewhere? Did I freeze? I'm moving into my new apartment now, but Forrest the Runner, what is up? Like and subscribe, everyone that hasn't. There is 9 likes left. And we're going to talk for 5 minutes. If we hit 50, we'll watch the next 30 minutes. Even though Coco really wants me to feed her and cuddle. So I'm going to keep petting Coco. Coco looks like just like my Apollo, except he's nearly 20 pounds. That's like Sammy. I was telling everybody, Coco, I just took him to the vet recently, and Coco was like 12 pounds, and Sammy was 22 pounds, or like maybe even more than that. He was at least close to double, maybe more. Jay, why don't you react to movies? Clever name I made. I don't typically edit the movies up. Oh, I just realized I have nothing up there. I don't typically edit the movies, but there's over 100 movies on Patreon. I do at least 1 or 2 movies a week or a month on Patreon, just so you know. It's just so hard to edit the movies up on Patreon. It's just movies take forever. Shows are much easier. Movies also have, in my opinion, much more strict copyright laws. So I do every now and then. If you look on my thing, there's a movie playlist. There's got to be dozens of movies on YouTube that I've edited up over the years. But on Patreon, we do minimum 1 movie a month. Sometimes 2. But there's at least 1 movie a month minimum on Patreon. It's just, I could throw them up on Patreon in full and be done with it. I don't have to edit it up. And most of the movies I do are like 2 to 3 hours. So to edit it into like a YouTube video on top of everything else I do, it's really difficult. But there is a ton of movies over on Patreon. I've been meaning to edit them up though. Like, in all honesty, I've said it before. When I get back from Dragon Con, I am likely to start doing at least a movie a month edited on Patreon. I mean, on YouTube. At least 1 movie a month I'm going to try to edit on YouTube. Because now I got such a backlog of movies on Patreon. I could do like 100 different movies without even having to react to them, because I just have like a whole thing of them. But it just takes a lot longer. But there's so many movies. And honestly, it's to my advantage to edit them up, because I've talked to other reactors. And other reactors have told me that once they started doing movies, their channel like doubled or tripled in subscribers. I just didn't think that was a thing. And by the time I found out, I had other things going on. But I feel like once Dragon Con's over, I'll be back. I'm leaving August 29th. So we have like 2 weeks and a give or take a day or two. I'll get back from Dragon Con, I think the 5th or the 6th of September. And then my plan is to really ramp up the channel more so than ever. Focus on all the shows, get at least 1 or 2 movies out a month edited, and roll with that. So I don't know. We're going to have to see. But I do tons of movies over on Patreon. We should watch a movie again sometime on Discord. And Colleen, yes, Colleen requested many movies on Patreon. Colleen is one of my biggest supporters on Patreon. She requested many movies. And we would, in the beginning, watch them live on Discord. We would all do like a group watch along. Whoever was on Patreon got a link. And there'd be like upwards of like 10 or, I don't know. I feel like sometimes we got as high as 15 or 20 people. And I would stream it and we would all watch it live on a private link on Patreon, like for Patreon people. So we used to do stuff like that all the time. And I still do movies all the time on Patreon. Like I said, minimum 1 or probably 2 movies a month on Patreon, at least one, because somebody who subscribes to Patreon requests one a month and pays for it. So I know for a fact we do at least one a month. I think the spoiler was Matt talking about the one shot. Oh, what was the spoiler? What was the one? Is it a one shot I shouldn't know about? I heard something about Vox Machina, but I honestly wasn't paying attention at that point because I was already watching everyone get emotional and I was just waiting for Matt to sign off. So if there was a spoiler, I honestly probably didn't hear it. Don't worry about it. He does. So you want to know the sword deets? Yes, give me the sword deets. I want to know. Holy hell, that's a big boy. He should watch a movie again. Oh, we should watch a movie again sometime. I miss when we watched, yeah, we did Treasure Planet. We did Owls of Gaul, both for Colleen. Treasure Planet, Owls of Gaul. I thought the Owls of Gaul was glorious. The animation is insane. As a matter of fact, Colleen, do you know if they make a 4K version? I don't know if that is a thing in animated films, but Owls of Gaul looked awesome. And now that I got a new OLED TV, I almost want to watch it again in glorious 4K if that's a thing. What is on my arm? I think the spoiler was Matt talking about the one shot. Yeah, firstly, it is a vestige of Divergence. The sword is a vestige of Divergence. So we're talking Calamity stuff, correct? I will be fine LARPing I will be fine LARPing when you're at Dragon Con. So you'll be LARPing again when I'm at Dragon Con. Probably a spoiler about the one-shot characters that become the mascot for the publishing company. I will be gone when you're at Dragon Con. Is that what it was? Did LARPing autocorrect, or did gone autocorrect to LARPing? I went with QNED. What's a QNED? Is that a typo? I don't even know what that is. A QNED? QLED. I have an OLED. Oh, you probably have a QLED. My bad. You have a QLED. I know what that is, but I honestly am not as informed on the technology. I've heard of it. I feel like they were. Was a QLED more expensive? I can't remember, but I definitely remember looking into it briefly. But I had a friend that had an OLED. The same TV I have in my room, my friend had the same one. I have a 77-inch, the portrait edition, the high. There's an A, a B, a C, and a G. G being the highest class. I got the G in 77 inches on the OLED LG television. It was like over $5,000, but the reason I bought it was because it was a flash sale and they were coming out with the new models, and I got it for like 50% off, and it was an open box item that was never used, so they gave like another 1,000 off. So I got it for like 60-70% off. I've talked to you guys about this before, but I don't remember exactly what the QLED was in difference. I mean, the difference was it's +1 longsword. It has 2 charges that could be used to cast C invisibility or fairy fire. So that is what the sword that Ford just got does. That is in the statue I have behind me that I never realized. If he speaks a secret word to it, it glows blue in a 20-foot radius, becomes a +2 longsword. If he speaks a secret word to it, 20-foot radius becomes a +2 longsword, and anytime he gets hit in melee, the attacker gets 1d8 radiant damage. Amazing. So Ford sacrificed everything to become normal, to then become yet again amazing. I got it half off because open box, missing original controller and the legs. There you go, Michael. I did the same thing. Except there was one like that. When I went, they were like, there's 2 left in the whole store. Because the new models were coming out. I got the G2 and the G3 were just coming out. And the G is the highest one. It's the portrait one that sits flush to the wall. So there's a mode where when you're not using it, it looks like a picture. It'll just turn on and look like any portrait of a picture you want. And it sits a 1/4 inch to the, it literally is like that thin. It's not even like a full inch in width or thickness, I should say. But the G3s were coming out and they're like, well, you could either get the open box that's never been touched. It was like someone opened it, looked at it, was like, I don't want this. And it was literally still wrapped up and totally untouched. Or there was another one that was used and had no remote, and they're like, there might be a defect with the screen, and that one was even cheaper. It was like a $500 cheaper than the other one. But I was like, they literally said, we aren't guaranteeing that the screen won't have like a dent or a gash or a nick in it. And I'm like, I don't care about the remotes or the stands or anything like that. But they were like, we don't know if it's under that if it's under that name. Like, I think it was like standard open box, or I had an excellent open box, which means it's basically brand new. It just had an open box. This one was like a fair open box, and it was like, there might be problems. And I was like, I don't want to get it home and then find out there's like a bash in the screen. And now I'm like, great. So I went with the other one. I figured I'll pay the extra $500 and not be freaking out about it. But I there was another one like that where it had no controller, and it might have been perfect for all I know. Like, they wouldn't, like, I for all I know, I could have probably gone and opened it up and looked before I bought it. But I was just like, screw it. I'll pay the extra $500 and just get the excellent one. Well, he's possibly the most powerful character in the entire game of D&D. Hexblade Paladin. Well, Ford, I guess, made the right choice then. Because Ford, I thought, made the wrong choice. I mean, granted, he made the right choice by not being possessed, but he still kind of is. I can't help but think at some point he is going to have to deal with the inner turmoil. But I guess we'll deal with that at the time. However, it doesn't look like we're going to hit the 50 likes. We're still 9 away, and I have to pee like a son of a bitch. It is after 9 o'clock. I've been doing live streams since I got home at 1:30. We started the first live stream at 1:30. I took like a 45-minute to an hour break in the middle. We have been on for over 8 hours, give or take. I like the Open Seas Paladin the Open Seas. I don't know if I'm reading it. Paladin meat made for him. I feel like there's a typo there. Me and Jay talking TVs. The dude is talking swords. It's a great subclass. I love it all. I'm paying attention to all of it. Oh, I don't know if you heard, but there is a Fiona and Cake spinoff coming out next month. Seems like we will see older versions of the classic AT characters as well. Colleen, I reacted to the trailer on YouTube. I did hear about it. I feel like it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Someone told me. I was a little, I think it was Mr. Slimeboy. Mr. Slimeboy is another Patreon person that jumps into live streams every now and then. You guys have seen Mr. Slimeboy. He still requests stuff on Patreon too. He told me there is a Fiona and Cake trailer. I reacted to it. It's on YouTube. So, Colin, you could go see the reaction on YouTube. I definitely saw the trailer. It starts the day I leave. That's the only problem. So I will be late to the game, but I'll definitely be reacting to it. Fiona and Cake comes out August 29th. I leave August 29th. Technically, now that I thought about it, I just realized if it comes out August 29th, It's HBO. And HBO tends to release their stuff, I feel like, at midnight on that day. I leave at noon on August 29th. So technically, if all goes well, I could watch and react and edit it up before I leave. And I wouldn't really mind because then I get 9 days off. So if all aligns, if all the stars align, I might be able to watch and react and edit up Fiona and Cake before I leave. But it comes out August 29th and I leave August 29th. And I come back September 6th, I think, as far as I remember. I'm gone for 7, 8, 9 days, give or take. I think it's 9 days, 8 days. Either way, Night Ninja, Ninja's out. Ninja's out of here. I like the... Did Ninja leave? Okay, creators, okay. Everyone, have a good week. I will see you all in the comments. Ninja Master, love you. I'm going to say goodnight too, guys, because I have to pee. I can't even believe I made it this long. I can't believe I didn't have to take a pee break with all the drinks we had. So let me just say goodnight to everybody. They release on GMT time. So, all right. So clever name I made is saying that. I'm going to have to research it. As we get closer, we'll know. I possibly could get it done. Because if clever name I made is talking about Fiona and Cake and they're right, then I should be able to get it done. No problem. Because then it'll come out even earlier than I thought. Man, the timing. Yeah, I know. I literally watched I did the trailer reaction. I'm like, August 29th is the day I leave. What are the odds Adventure Time content would come out? That is one of my biggest shows on the channel of all time. And it comes out the day I start my vacation. So we'll figure it out. But let's say goodnight to everybody. Colleen, it was a joy to see you. Josephine Brooks, also Amy France, all these people I haven't seen in a bit, even though Amy France is probably lurking in the background a bunch of times. Amy France, we love you. Josephine Brooks, Colleen, the Dude JB, Shane Barron, Daniel O'Day, clever name I made previously, Ninja Master, Michael, my moderator. Well, the Dude JB and Michael, my moderators. I didn't, acknowledge the dude, but the dude knows. And this is, or the Bloodkeep one earlier was thanks to the dude. We're going to jump into Dragon Ball Z Abridged in September. Once I get back, the dude is having me jump back into Dragon Ball Z Abridged. So we're going to do that once I get back. Pistols O'Brien, your Ford statue is holding the sword. Yeah, I know. I was going to bring it over and show everybody, but we'll do that on the next one because I'm going to pee my pants like Miles Davis. Who else we got in here? Emily Mary. I know I saw Amelia. Daniel O'Day. If I said you twice, you're that glorious. Stormy Boy, I didn't see you, and I am apologizing because I don't think I saw you come in. The Wild Mother gave him a +2 strength. Stormy Boy, welcome. I also saw Vero G, Forrest the Runner, Teal Bird. Am I missing anybody? I'm probably missing a bunch. We had Purple Like Fire. Best moment. Purple Like Fire was in it throughout most of it. Since the beginning. Emily Mary, I already said. Patrick, I miss Patrick too. Patrick, what is up? We got really close to 50 likes, guys. Andy Blake, yes, definitely new. Definitely not a secondary account. Andy Blake, also new. We needed 9 more likes. But hey, guys, I don't even know what's in store for the next episode. Maybe we need the time for YouTube. And that's what we'll do. Because like I said, whatever we don't finish, we do in YouTube and Patreon. So it ain't like we're missing anything. No movies except History of Trunks. Maybe after. Christmas Tree of Might next. Is that the next episode? It's great hanging out with y'all. See y'all next week. Colvin, amazing. Oh, then Bardock. All right, guys. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, whoever's here. Andy is me. Is it really? Andy is the Dude JB. Hey, at least. When you said it like when Andy said it like that, not a secondary account, I'm like, maybe they're to specify, but I was like, that did sound kind of odd. Just made up a random name. Got it. Now you confirmed that my curiosity was right. But everybody, amazing. We couldn't say it on the last one because we concluded the Bloodkeep. But is it Friday yet? Even though it's Sunday, is it Friday yet? We'll see you.